Give it to me. I'll take care of it. Give me your money. I'll put it in my pocket. Well, that was
Friends and family, on behalf of Deborah and Troy and their parents, Joanne, Jim and Sally, James and Wendy, I welcome you to this marriage ceremony. We are here today to encourage, to celebrate, and support the covenant of Deborah and Troy, and to share in the joy that Deborah and Troy experience as they pledge their love and commitment to each other. We rejoice in the manner God has led them to each other and got them to this place where they now stand. Deborah and Troy, you will now state your intentions. Troy, the woman who stands in front of you, is going to be your wife. She will look to you for comfort, for support, for love, and for understanding. You must never take for granted and always stand by her for good or ill. Troy, before your family and your friends, state your vow.
Today, in presence of God, family, and friends, I pledge to join my life with you, Evie, Ben. With God's help, I promise to protect, respect, provide, support you through the life it has to offer. I promise to stand by you through both good and bad, happiness and sorrow, come riches, come poverty. You are God's beautiful gift to me, and I will cherish you with all my life.
Deborah, the man who stands in front of you is going to be your husband. He will look to you for comfort, support, love, understanding, and encouragement. You must never take him for granted and always stand by him for good or evil. Deborah, before your friends and your family, state your vow.
So, in the presence of my friends and family, I pledge to join my life with Christ. I promise to respect, support, and encourage you through all life has to offer. You are my best friend, soon to be my husband, and I promise to stand by you through all good and all bad things, in happiness and sorrow, riches and poverty. You are my beautiful gift, and I will cherish you with
Deborah and Troy, I'll tell you, it is a privilege and an honor to be here today to perform this marriage ceremony. And as many of you may or may not know, when I am not performing marriage ceremonies, I moonlight as a defense attorney. And in full disclosure, Debbie said there was no restrictions on what I could say today. So, a couple notes here as we go through this. Usually when I speak to a crowd like this, I'm usually speaking to folks that are about to go to jail. And so I feel uniquely qualified, Troy, to talk to you as you're about to enter marriage. You know, I'm not sure what qualifies someone to talk about marriage and to give thoughts. But I did speak to somebody who was married quite a bit longer than me. And he shared with me what he said was the secret to marriage. And so I'd like to share that with you. I thought this would be the appropriate time. What this man said, and this is after about 40 years of marriage, he said, look, a long time ago, when we were getting married, my wife and I, we talked. And we decided that, well, whenever a decision came up, we would get our heads together and we could decide whether that was an important, a major decision, or whether it was a minor decision. And we decided right then that if it was a major decision, as the man, I would make the decision. And then he said, well, if it was a minor decision, then, well, my wife would make that decision. I said, well, gosh, this has apparently worked out well for you. 40 years later. He said, well, that's because, you see, in 40 years of marriage, we never had a major decision. I don't know if some of you may be familiar. There's an author named Randy Pausch. And Randy Pausch talked about that you're lucky in life if you can look back and identify those few moments in hindsight where your life changed. And I would submit to you is, sure, a marriage ceremony is one of those moments. But in this case, I think that moment happened about 5 years ago when you both met. That was the moment that changed your lives and your family's lives right here. Now, I don't know how many folks know this, but for every day, about 5 years now, Troy sends a message to Debbie every morning. It's a message of encouragement to wish her a good day. And I think that's a pretty good testament to his love for you. Every day. Very soon here, you will be exchanging rings. When you do that, there's a few words you're going to say. And Ben is ready to unleash those rings here in a second. So with those rings, you're going to repeat these words. You're going to say, with this ring, I thee wed. I offer you my hand and my heart, because I know it will be safe with you. I'm a lawyer, so of course I have to quote another one. And there's a guy named Oliver Wendell Holmes, and what he said was, too many people go to their graves with their best music left inside of them. What I think what's nice about this, and to be part of this, is that by joining together, your love for each other is some of your best music. And so, with that, I will tell you it is a privilege to be here. It is an honor to be part of this ceremony and to be part of this beautiful beginning right now. You guys ready to get married?
Woo!
We're going to go through the marriage vows, and then we'll exchange the rings. Troy, since it is your intention to marry, join your right hands together. And declare your consent. Do you take Deborah to be your lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer or for poor, in sickness and in health, as long as you both shall live? Deborah, do you take Troy to be your lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or for worse, for richer or for poor, in sickness and in health, as long as you both shall live? The wedding ring symbolizes unity, a circle unbroken, without beginning or end. And today, Deborah and Troy exchange these rings as confirmation of their vows to join their lives, to work at all times to create a life that is complete, a life that is unbroken, and to love each other unconditionally. May the Lord bless these rings, which you give to each other as the symbol of your love and fidelity. Hold that real still, okay? Hand right up. Troy, place this ring on Deborah's finger as a symbol of your love, and state your pledge to her, repeating after me. With this ring I thee wed.
With this ring, I thee wed.
I offer you my hand and my heart,
I offer you my hand and my heart.
as I know they will be safe with you. All that I am,
All that I am,
I give to you. All that I have, I share with you.
all that I have, I share with you.
Deborah, place this ring on Troy's finger as a symbol of your love, and state your pledge to him, repeating after me. With this ring, I thee wed. I offer you my hand and my heart, as I know they will be safe with you. All that I am, I give to you. All that I have, I share with you. Deborah and Troy, you have given and pledged your promises to each other. You have declared your everlasting love, symbolized by the exchange of these rings. Your vows may have been spoken in minutes, but your promises to each other will last forever. As they have pledged themselves to meet sorrow and happiness as one family before God and this community of friends and family, I now have the privilege to pronounce them husband and wife. Troy. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Long.